Hello?
You know you ain't pay for this.
Bitch,
What?
let me tell you what happened. All these niggas in my DM, they be capping. I'm laughing, but I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Let's start a podcast to talk about it.
Ooh, let's give us something they can relate to.
Yep.
Made for the ladies, but niggas can listen to. Talk about experience, give advice. Don't forget to follow us and
You know you ain't pay
subscribe.
for this.
Look like Uno cards.
We definitely do. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix this.
We look like Uno cards.
Not Uno
Yeah,
card.
I think, and you have to do it from the actual laptop. Okay, that's better. I think
Yeah. I think that's better.
somewhat better. All right, what's up, you guys? This is D. What's up, it's your girl D.
And it's your girl, Clee.
And this is Bitch.
Let me tell you what happened.
The podcast. Yeah, so make sure those of you that are coming on that you are sharing the live, tag about we're going to say 5 friends in to join in the conversation because we have some very interesting topics. We have a special guest in the building. We have Mr. Frank Ray III. He has been on our podcast a few times and we have graced his podcast stage as well. So let's give it up for Frank. Woo.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Y'all funny.
Go ahead and Frank, you the one with all the sound effects. Go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. There we go. You know, Frank has a little bit more professional
Hey, real
setup than
quick,
we
though.
have.
Did y'all go back
Y'all.
on mute? Why I can't hear y'all?
You can't hear us. We did. I turned it down.
Yeah, she probably turned the volume down.
Did I? Hello? Can you hear us?
Nope.
What's muted?
We shouldn't be muted.
He said he can't hear us.
But you turning it down. And
Nope.
No, he can't hear us at all.
Hello?
You can't hear us at all?
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Y'all can hear me though. Clear.
Yeah.
I can't hear y'all. Hold on. Say something now.
Something
Something
now.
now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, now you know what, Frank? Kiss my ass.
Hey, real quick though. Who is Acme? The thing say join D and Acme as they discuss what is a homeboy and a homegirl.
Deanna always fucking my name up.
It probably was the corrector and I didn't know.
How we sound, Frank? Because these things.
Sound real good.
Yeah. Okay.
Sound.
I done went to 50
Wait,
stores.
hold on. We gotta do this first. Hold on. How was your weekly?
So what had happened was, my week was actually okay. I had a good weekend. I partied, hence I'm kind of tired. But I got up to trying to get our new connection set up here, and it's just not working out for us. This is the third week. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of the little cords and gizmos and gadgets we have purchased, nothing is working. So I don't know if it's my iPad or what.
What year is your iPad?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but it's not that old. It's an iPad Pro.
You know you can find out, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I can. But what I'm saying, even when I even tried it from my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna talk about this on the podcast.
Okay.
Because I definitely did what I did want to tell you that. I tried it from my phone. My phone is newer, and it still wouldn't work. It said I can't use an external microphone through an iPad, or Safari is not compatible with StreamYard and external microphones.
And even when we tried Google Chrome and Firefox, it will automatically prompt us back to Safari. So the devil's been busy.
Yeah, so I've been dealing with trying to be a motherfucking sound man. Can't figure it out.
Is everything up to date?
Yep, I updated the iPad and everything to the new software and everything.
Now she did say her iPad is at least 3 years old, so
Mine
that's
is
like
too.
dog years in iPad.
But mine is too. I think mine is 2018.
Yeah, that's when I feel like I got. I might have get. Yeah, my iPad ain't that old. But anyway, that's how my week was. I did have a good time this weekend. Friday, I think I went to. Where I go Friday? Oh, it was my friend Christy's birthday, and went to her birthday dinner, and we had a good time there. Then Saturday, where did I go Saturday? Did I go somewhere Saturday? I didn't
you
do
was in the house because you was complaining because I was at a gig.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I didn't go anywhere Saturday. I stayed home, and Sunday I went to the Pocket, and we partied there. That was fun. I had a good night that night.
Mhm.
And then yesterday, that was Sunday night. Yeah. So yesterday was an all white day party. And then Curtis Givens throws every year, and it was okay. It was cool. I had a good time. And yeah,
I had a great time. Anytime I'm dancing,
we definitely was dancing. We was dancing our ass off.
Chicago stepping and stuff. I had a good time, but I was also high, so that help enhance the fun. Okay, so my weekend consisted of I couldn't go to Christy's birthday party because my babysitter backed out on me at the last minute. My parents are out of town, and I had to, I tried to find somebody else but couldn't find anyone, so I missed that. So I'm sorry, Christy. I'm publicly apologizing, even though I told her in advance what went on. Saturday I had a gig in Marvell, Arkansas. Marvell, Arkansas.
Never heard of it.
Like Marvel, but with two L's. Marvell. Yeah, so
that's a ghetto ass nigga, man.
That's yeah.
Marvell.
It was a very country place. They loved the show, and they was offering us beer and wine and all this stuff.
You didn't drink anything?
No, I didn't. I did take a bottle home though.
A bottle?
Yeah, a bottle of wine. Because the bottle is really cute. So that's what I did Saturday. Unfortunately, we was outside in the heat, but thanks be to God, I have braids instead of my bob. I had my bob last week and we were outside and I had like a crown of an afro because my natural blend in started to puff up because I'm natural. Natural. Yeah, so that was my Saturday. My Sunday I didn't do anything. I spent time with the kids because their dad was gracious enough to watch them Saturday while I work, and we just swapped the day. So they were with me Sunday, and then yesterday I attended the all white with Clee, and I was two-stepping and
they was playing a lot of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I think this one.
I wanted to stay outside where they was playing the old school stuff. That'd be my vibe.
Outside, they weren't playing no old school stuff outside.
Well, I guess they switched over to the ghetto stuff.
What all white was yesterday?
It was an all white day party at Love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all white, all night.
Shout out to Player Fly.
Y'all, that's the theme in Memphis for the summer. All white, all night. All right. All right, Frank. So, how was your week?
Y'all, I'm now just on my phone. I'm sharing the link.
It's been cool. It's been long already.
Everybody tired.
Well, you did have your daughter this weekend, so that explains part of the tiredness. Huh?
And she was asleep in church.
That was the cutest thing.
And you better have held her to get that baby up early in the morning.
Listen, I had to get up here at 4:30, 4:45, somewhere in there on Sunday.
Every Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
And what time you get home?
It just depends. It just depends on the Sunday, really. This Sunday it was like 1 something.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. So look, all of the people who are currently watching right now, we're gonna ask you guys to tag people in the comments and share. Y'all, we gotta pick it up because we bored. Like we tired. Everybody tired. I understand, y'all. We had a long week.
Okay, so we have a what do you think? And it's 3 different situations. One, we're gonna start off with this and prepare your eyes. Not in a negative way, but some of us may have saints that are watching. So,
oh Lord.
All right. So this is a Victoria's Secret ad. And a lot of people have been coming for Victoria's Secret in the comments because they're like, okay, so now you want to be inclusive.
Yeah.
So Clee wanted to talk about this specific subject, and I guess Clee, you can start it off. What do you think about Victoria's Secret's move?
Well, honestly, I mean, it's not. Okay, anyway, it's not a bad thing that a company and a business is evolving as they should, because they have, that's what people do. If you're a growing business, you're going to change things. Sometimes you may rebrand. But I just find it really, really funny that Victoria's Secret was back in the day when Victoria's Secret was like first a thing, they didn't have no extra larges. It wasn't no motherfucking extra large. They ain't got nothing for big titty bitches in Victoria's Secret at all. And it was like, if you wasn't a little stick figure, you really couldn't get no Vickies. You know what I'm saying? But since the new world of social media and cancel culture and all that stuff, and with all of the current things with Black Lives Matter and stuff, Victoria's Secret's business has been plummeting. Like we only got, how many we got left here in Memphis? I think it's one in Wolf Chase and it's one in Saddle Creek. That's it.
I used to work.
The one in Oak Court gone?
Is the one in Oak? I don't know. It might be still open, but I know the one in Collierville is gone. That thing good and gone.
Yeah, and I used to work at the Collierville location, and it used to be you would have to look a certain way to even work in the store.
What?
Yeah.
So you know what?
Or they will put the prettier girls up front, and then they put the all right girls like in the middle and the back, and then they will put the
booger wolves.
Baby, you got it right. You got a face that only a mother can love at the register and in the stock room. Like that was. She said
the Oak Court is gone. Yep, I believe so too. But now all of a sudden, Victoria's Secret is doing it's giving me really, Skims and Fenty, the new ad that they got going on, because you have Kim Kardashian. She's not Black, but she definitely has a social media influence. So it's only likewise we know that her shit will pop off. But we got a Black woman that's really has taken over the lingerie
and beauty industry.
She has. Rihanna doing the damn thing when it comes to lingerie.
I don't think she's done hair care yet.
She hasn't. She got skincare. She got makeup, skincare. She got the lingerie. And I think that Victoria's Secret probably should just go ahead, file bankruptcy, and just cut it out, because now y'all got fat bitches on y'all shit, Black girls.
I don't want to say
girls. Like they did not like fat bitches at first.
But the models do look good, and then a lot of people were saying, well, put them in the runway show too. No, just put them in the ad. Put them in the runway show.
We don't care about the runway show at this point, because Rihanna has one. So Vicky's Secret, you know what? And I'm like I would go to Victoria's Secret. I used to go to Victoria's Secret every week and give me some new underwear. And I don't do that anymore. And I think I don't.
What do Rihanna models look like?
Everything, okay. Literally. Like everybody is
very inclusive.
Yeah. Like she got panties for big bitches.
Yeah, I like my girls BBW.
This is not my world, so I literally just finished reading an article about her about 2 hours ago. And
about Rihanna?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everything she's doing. I had no idea.
Yeah, she's a real boss. Like for real.
Yeah, I had no idea. Shout out to Rihanna.
Okay, so Frank said he don't want to talk nothing about Victoria's Secret because he don't know nothing about that. He know what they look like though.
Well, we have this next one. It says, and let me remove the little banner part. All I got from this is y'all are easy and he got standards. You can't get mad at a man for not warning you after he finds out you let others hit really quick, then decide to put him on some probation period, trying to turn over a new leaf. Be consistent with everyone, dog. So somebody told him he wasn't getting none.
And he mad because somebody else he know done hit it.
Okay, so
Frank, what you think about that?
Since you are a man.
You are.
What was he saying?
You motherfucker.
Basically he's saying that a woman should not get with him and try to give him a 90-day period when she let other dudes he know hit on the first night.
Yeah.
Right.
He said you need to be consistent across the board. And the comments,
right,
and the comments was really off the motherfucking chain because it was a lot of guys who was agreeing with this, and I just had a problem with that. You know, like, are people not supposed to grow and evolve? You know, if I was dating this guy and I let him hit quick, and you know I got a certain result from that. Why would I make the same mistake again?
I guess for guys, the perception is that when you finally get with a good guy, you come with all these stipulations and regulations. But when you was with the no good joker that didn't have no car, didn't have a steady job, he was running all through it, quick, fast, and in a hurry,
and all the time.
But once you get with this man with stuff going for himself. Now it's different. Now you want to wait. Now you want to take it slow. Now you're no longer having sex. Yeah, that could be an issue.
But I'm gonna say this: when you try to flip it like that and it's not authentic, it's never gonna work. Cause I tried that shit once to like, okay. And everybody know me. I'm a very, sexual, sensual person. If I'm feeling the vibe, it can, But anyway, so I said, well, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to, not, be so quick to see what it's about. And I just was not myself. I felt weird. Like I was all timid. I'm a timid and shy person, but I was even more timid and shy and was just not in my element trying to do all that crazy stuff. So that's why I said I'm not going to do a specific rule. If I want to, I'm going to do it and I'm going to, do it when it feels right.
You do whatever you want to do. You grown, but in response to the actual the meme or whatever, the tweet that we were talking about, I just think that sometimes in dating you realize your mistakes when the last one didn't work out, and so you try not to do the same thing the second time around. It's not necessarily I'm gonna make the good guy wait because I let the other guy do it quicker. That's probably the reason why I didn't get the results that I wanted out of this situation, because I gave it up too quick. So if I meet somebody that I like again, I'm not gonna do the same thing that I felt like was the reason why I didn't get the relationship or whatever it is what I wanted out of that last situation. I'm not gonna make the same mistake over and over again. Well, I have made the mistake over and over again. However, mentally, you should not want to create the same narrative over and over again. But men think the sun set and rises over sex, so they just automatically feel like, oh, you gave it to him, you can give it to me. And we talked about this on the podcast before last season. Some niggas just got it like that. Some niggas just got the sauce, the swag, whatever you want to call it, that little je ne sais quoi, you know what I'm saying, that make you just want to just drop them draws. It ain't got nothing to do about to make the good guy wait and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about it. If I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. And sometimes that I might like that dude simply because I want to fuck you. He might not be nobody I consider husband material or anything like that. He might just be somebody to fuck. Somebody just has a good time. Like y'all talk about females being the fun girl, just a good time. We got some niggas that's just a good time too. So that may be all I wanted from him. Now here comes guy that I think, oh, he might, this guy right here might be, somebody I might want to actually keep around. I might move a little different with him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think, first of all, listen to your business. You ain't gonna know that last dude hit it quick anyway. And unless you know the dude, if you know him and y'all done discussed this, then I'm really not fucking with you anyway.
Let me ask y'all this. How has moving different yielded a different result than you did with the dude you just wanted to smash?
Yeah, no, not for me, because the one guy that's still around, surprisingly, it was the first day, and he's still
Yeah, but that's like a rare occasion though. I got somebody that I had it was supposed to be a one night stand, and 10 years later we still just fucking though.
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, it's hardly ever the thing. It's always the person.
It's definitely the person.
If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's hardly ever the thing you're doing for. Like I hear women say, I did all this for him, so I ain't gonna do that for the next guy because I gave him too much.
Well, I did. I'm definitely that bitch that says that.
So I said that too.
Yeah, it's never the things you were doing with that person that made it in. It was just that you were doing it with the wrong person. Period.
Yeah, so sometimes you typically wait. Let's say if I did that with this guy, then I meet a new guy. I may hold off. I may not do those things as quick as I did with this guy.
That would be the same thing with a guy that leads with gifts. Like if that's his love language, and I know that's not every guy. For one girl, he may go all out and then get his feelings hurt, and then the next girl, he might be a little bit more reserved with it. Or let's say if you like taking girls out on dates and stuff, Frank, you're a foodie, so you like to go out to eat all the time. So let's say you meet a girl, y'all vibing, y'all go to all these different restaurants, and then you start to notice she's only around when it's time to eat, and that's it. Then the next girl, you might not be as quick to take them on so many dates. If that makes sense. I'm just trying to find an example that you could potentially relate to understand what we're saying.
But I get what you're saying, that it's not what you're doing, it's the person. But sometimes you kind of hold back a little bit.
What's so cool?
Before you just put it all out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I won't do that for you as well. It's just that I might not do it 3 months in. I might do it 6 months in. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that if you're feeling that person, you should never hinder the flow because of what happened in the past. Like if you everything that you want to do with them, you should do with them. No, but
if you go with the flow, if you're flowing or whatever, I hate that term. That is like a trigger thing for me, going with the fucking flow. I hate it. Yeah. But if you're going with the flow and it's a good flow, then you're not really thinking about, I did this with so and so, I'm not gonna do this with him. Now I will say this. I'm not cooking for no niggas. I done cooked for niggas in the past, and it's just something about cooking for a nigga. Like I just can't do that until we locked in, then I could.
Yeah, you had me messed up. Because what if I say I ain't paying for no dates? I just ain't gonna be able to do it. When we go out, you gonna pay for yourself. I'm gonna pay for myself.
We want you dating though. Know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about it the opposite way. We just want to be dating.
I feel like if he's taking me out on dates,
if he's taking me, it's different. But I'm saying I'm not. No, I'll take. This is how I do it. And I'm in a situation now. He take me out on dates. I take him to go get something to eat. I buy him something to eat. I done took him to go get something to eat.
If he say, I want you to cook tonight.
Your ass gonna be cooking. If you like him enough, you gonna be one bag. Gonna be trying to make macaroni and cheese and everything.
In this particular situation, I just might cook for him because it's been a level of consistency that I feel like he unlocked the cooking box. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no just might.
He unlocked that level of the subscription.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He done made it to the next level. He has progressed. He has, got to the next level. So I probably would.
That's what I do with some of my guys. Like I call them subscriptions. And so when they ask for a specific request, and I be like, we're sorry, this base service is not available. Please upgrade your subscription by planning 2 dates.
She really do be. She do. I do. She really sorry. Be sitting. She really. I saw that myself with my own eyes, and she sent it to a dude.
That's wild.
When he asked her, to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind cooking because I actually enjoy doing it. But no, I'm not cooking just for no anybody. We got to be kind of locked in, or it's going, it's progressing some type of way for me to be able to okay, I'm gonna cook for him, because to me that is like intimate. You know what I'm saying?
Because
it's almost as equivalent as fucking for me. You know what I'm saying?
Food is a love language.
It is.
And the way to a man's quote unquote heart is through their stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Clee, I
So
think that's bull crap.
What's bull crap? What's bull crap?
That is bull crap.
That's the same thing?
Cook for that man.
No.
If that man is spending money on you, if that man spend money on me, guess what I'm gonna do? If you're feeling him, then why would you hold anything back? It doesn't make sense. Off the strength of what somebody in the past did.
I'm not saying everything, you know what I'm saying, but cooking is just one of those things for me.
Why would it be anything? Why would it be a thing?
Because I have dating trauma. I had a nigga. We was going steady. We wasn't a couple per se, but I was at his house a whole lot, and like I was cooking, I was cleaning, all of this stuff. We was screwing, and I was cooking, and I was cleaning, and I was at the nigga house damn near 5 days out of the fucking week, probably 7 days out of the week. Anyway, I was over there at least 5 days out of the week, and I was doing all of this shit for this nigga because it was vibing. Mm-hmm. We was going steady, you know what I'm saying, and it went on for like 5 months. Us, and for it to boil down to him going back to his ex-girlfriend who was doing none of that.
I got one.
All right, so
hold on. I got to share mine. I was cooking. I was cleaning. I had a key to the apartment. I had access to the debit card. I was watching his children, one which was biologically his and one that was not. And then we get to in public, oh, this is just my homegirl, which leads to the conversation at hand. But we're gonna let Frank go first, and then we're gonna talk about our main topic.
I guess just my question is, again, what does that have to do with the guy that you're with now? Y'all that doesn't register at all that you're making.
Well, that's because you're a man.
It does.
So Frank, you mean to tell me you go in every situation the same? Every time you dated with somebody, every time you date, or say you meet a girl, you've met her, you don't know her like that, you getting to know her, you gonna do everything, you gonna treat every girl the same. You tell me you really gonna tell me that you have treated every girl you dated the same.
If she's bringing the energy, and I'm feeling her like that, then I never think, well, I did this for so and so, or I went through this with so and so and it worked like this, so I'm not gonna do this for her. I don't get it.
Okay, I remember when I was young, a pastor said that dating was collecting data. And what do we typically do with data? Like in the medical field, what they do with that? They like hold on to it. It's like they create statistics and stuff from that, you know, and all that stuff. And I feel like, okay, in this dating situation, I did this and this. I feel like this where I went wrong here. And it may not be where I went wrong. It may not have been because I didn't cook for the nigga that, you know, it didn't work out. It could have been something totally different. But, you know, after so many times of dating, you not getting the results that you want, which for me is, you know, marriage. You know, at some point I gotta switch that up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna get the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? I've been single for 5 years. The shit that I did 5 years ago when I first ended up single, I would never fucking do those things now. Mm-hmm. And it's like, and I do feel like it's kind of helped out because my results are different. I still ain't got no husband, but you know,
the results still the same.
But it lasts a little longer. And it lasts a little bit longer. Also, I have gotten, you know, because my past relationship, I used to give a lot. So I don't do that so much now. So now I feel like, you know, because I hold back, men tend to give me more. So I get to receive more because I'm not giving so much. You get what I'm saying? Did that make sense?
Nope. But okay, we
whatever, Frank. Whatever, Frank. I don't understand what I don't hold back because of past relationships. I mean, I'm not going to necessarily say that it's because of a past relationship, but I just know I don't move different in every situation.
Admit it. You did admit it.
Well, but I said
You
cooking
admitted
is like cooking is
You
just like my
said
pussy.
out
I'm
of
gonna
your
save that
mouth,
for a good
out
time.
of your mouth, you said I have dating trauma.
I do have dating
And
trauma.
that's the first step to deliverance is admitting that you have an
I
issue.
do have dating trauma.
You gonna get free
I'm
tonight.
acting like-
Lift your hands. Let me pray for you.
But how am I? Is it money? I am not. Look, just because I decide not to cook for a man now, like that don't mean I won't feed him. Cause
Yeah, but
if he done took me out
do
on
you
some
like
dates,
cooking? Do you
I
like
do.
cooking?
I like cooking. That's some intimate shit though.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
So why would you not want to participate with this man you like in something that you also like yourself? Why would you punish yourself and him because of something that transpired in the past?
I ain't punishing myself. Look at Frank. Frank just made that sound so good, didn't he? You punishing yourself because you like cooking. You can't even cook because you holding back.
That'll be like me. That'll be like me.
But I can't.
See, that don't make sense.
You know
that'll
what?
be like me. Y'all know I love food.
No rice, man. No, he can't get no
Y'all
rice.
know I love
listen
food.
to his logic. It does make sense. So you go give me your most valuable possession, but I can't get you.
Y'all know I love food. So that'll be like me saying, because I don't want to go, because I took this last girl to a porch and parlor and it didn't work out. Now with this next girl, when I want to eat porch and parlor and she with me, I can't go. Because the last girl, it didn't work out. So now I can't take her to porch and parlor.
Well, maybe I just have to get over my dating trauma before I decide I'm going to cook for a nigga again. Now, however, this particular person that I'm talking about now, like, I would probably cook for him. You know what I'm saying? But it's that, like I said, that level of bae has been unlocked. So it's no problem with me cooking for him now. But maybe about a month ago, I definitely went fucking cook for him a month ago. So,
but we thank God for evolution and elevation. All right.
She's so fun.
So we're gonna move along in the conversation. Now, I had just mentioned like my situation that I was doing all this for a guy, and when he introduced me, he called me his homegirl. And so Clea and I have shared a couple of stories about certain situations we've been in where we got homegirled or whatever.
That's a real word. I remember homegirl.
One of my guy friends that I talked to, he was on the phone with his guy friend, and his guy friend overheard me talking. He was like, "Who is that?" He was like, "My homegirl." So later that day, I told him, I said, "Don't address me as your homegirl." I said, because if you call me your homegirl and we know what we do with each other, anytime you mention a homegirl, I'm gonna have that same thought, with you. In every homegirl that may just be your actual friend. So I would prefer to be called
lady friend.
Yeah, your lady friend, or I don't want to say special lady or whatever, because we may not be on that level.
But definitely not my fucking homegirl. Like, I'm not your homegirl.
So the question is, what is your definition of a homeboy, homegirl? We're gonna start with you, Frank.
So for me, a homegirl is someone I'm not interested in being in a relationship with, someone I'm not dating like that, someone I have no interest in having sex with, someone that's really my friend. I would call my homegirl. That's my friend. That's my homegirl. Even though I don't even use that word, but yeah, that would be a homegirl for me. Someone that's really like my friend.
And that's my definition.
The
platonic friendship. Okay, so and we've answered this question. What do you call someone who is a platonic friend? Your homeboy, homegirl. And the only reason why I put this question in, just in case you had a different definition, so we could unpack that. Mm-hmm. All right. What do you call someone you're just smashing?
Nothing. I don't discuss them. Look. They get called by their name.
A
joint.
Probably a little joint.
One of my little hoes.
Yeah, little hoes, a little joint.
Little joint. One of my little joints, what I'm saying?
Just somebody I'm seeing.
Seeing. See, I knew I hated that fucking word. I knew I fucking hated that word. Seeing. So that's another question. So what does it mean? Well, shit, seeing that's a joint. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm seeing her on a regular basis.
Gerard said they name.
That's what I call them to draw out their name or junt. You know what I'm saying? But he said sin, so that this further does to prove my point. That sin.
Well, your version of sin might be different from his because
no, I had the same version of sin that he had.
No, I mean the guys because of the age difference might mean something different to him.
Well, yeah. Maybe.
All right. So, what do you call someone you're dating?
Like my lady, my lady, or my woman,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is dating and relationship the same thing or not?
No. They not it's the same thing.
But you're in a space.
So you get to say so if girlfriend and dating is not the same thing, and you call somebody that you're dating, I'm assuming dating is the step before girlfriend. Yeah, then you call my lady.
I jumped the gun then. So you're right. So dating does not mean that you're in
special
a relationship.
Friend.
Yeah.
Lady friend. That's my little lady friend.
That might say if I call you my little gangster, I'm smashing. I've never.
Damn, you know what, money? It's some truth to that. I was fucking with a hood nigga, y'all. Story time. I was fucking with a real hood nigga, and this what he used to call me.
Well,
and sometimes he'd be like, "Clee money, Clee baby."
And you just like that. She just ain't it.
Big C.
Well, listen, like y'all, that ain't my. Cause I be calling y'all my shooters, and I'm not smashing D.O. Clip.
Yeah, gangster. Who said gangster, man?
It's funny, but no, it is a difference between dating and your woman. So let's clarify that.
Yeah. So somebody that you're dating.
Dating, you just
like your little boo, little baby.
You might give him a little nickname,
What's up, babe? I call everybody babe.
I guess it depends on what kind of dating y'all doing.
You're. It's not casual dating. It's like we're consistently dating. Like we're not together.
But I'm like, why do we separate dating from relationship if we're not dating other people? You get what I'm saying?
Because you can be dating and not be in a relationship.
Yeah.
That means that we have the option to date other people. But so why is there dating exclusively? Like,
okay, so before I commit to the relationship, no, dating exclusively could mean before I commit to a committed relationship, I just want to focus on me and you. Like I've removed everybody else, huh?
I never do that.
Well, no, I'm just giving.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving
an example of what that could mean.
Ain't no dating exclusively until we are exclusively with each other. Ain't no dating exclusively.
So it's always keep your options open, right?
Always
keep your options
open. And I think that's where women mess up.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Some women mess up. I don't mess up in that area. I'm gonna talk to all they motherfuckers.
I'm recruiting now.
You know what I'm saying? However, let's just be all the way 100. Women who typically date them all, we get a bad stigma. So when we like somebody for real, they kind of feel some type of way. So that's a double standard. Because one thing about women, if you talking to other bitches and we know that, and as long as you treating us, how you should be treating us when it's our time, we'll stick around. We'll still fuck with you. And because we feel like, hey, who he gonna commit to? He might, we feel like he gonna pick me. You know what I'm saying? But men, they don't do that. They find that you talking to somebody else, they automatically gonna think you fucking other people. And nope, because men are territorial, even if they're just dating.
I'm finna say this, and y'all probably gonna put me out the show.
Hold on, let me get the button ready.
It is more y'all than it is us.
Well, so men get to have multiple bitches.
I ain't saying we get to do nothing. I'm just saying.
Some of us. So I gotta share my nigga. I told you I was gonna have to share my nigga, man.
I'm saying the competition for a black man is more crowded than the competition for a black woman.
No, it's not if you date outside your race.
No, I'm telling y'all.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with interracial dating, but I just don't see myself dating outside my race. And because of the statistics and all of this data that's out there in the world, I sometimes I do be like, damn, it ain't no niggas to pick from.
It's
because I love my homeboys.
You just don't like them.
Right, just think about it. Just think about it though, right? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, just think about it. Just know just know how many women y'all know that are doing well for themselves. They
A
got
lot.
stuff going that's cool that you'll be like, dang, I'll date her. But think about how many dudes you know that's on top of their game. They got stuff going. Just in comparison. I know y'all know some, but in comparison, the scale is normally unbalanced.
Well,
Yeah, it's more. I feel like it's more successful women than in men, and then it's Memphis too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money, I'm gonna say this. Money said they don't compete for us, fam. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, we do.
Most women don't want to acknowledge that they compete with us. It's taboo. They don't publicly admit that they competing for us, but they always compete
For us or with y'all.
against y'all.
Well, for us. He's
Okay,
saying like
that's
he's saying
what he
like
said.
yeah, for us.
Okay.
Yeah, like we don't want to know that we're competing with another bitch.
Exactly.
Even though we know we are.
Yeah, we know.
We just don't want to be told that. I don't know why.
Yeah, just don't let us see it.
Okay, so the next question is it possible to transcend from a sexual relationship to a platonic friendship?
Yep. Nope. Kind of, sort of.
Hold on. Say it one more. Oh, okay.
Is it possible to transcend?
Transcend. That would be descending one.
Huh?
That would technically be a descension one.
Man, look, come on, Kate. You go from fucking to best friend.
I didn't say ascend.
Okay, yeah. Trans. Move.
You know what the hell it means.
Trans.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you. Switch. Change.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all go ahead. Is it?
Yes and no. It's another one of those things, like you said, Frank. It's not the act, it's the people. I feel like if it's somebody, both of y'all know, like, hey, you know what? We don't even need to go there. You know what I'm saying? No more, and y'all continue to be friends. Because that's happened to me. That happened to me before. I had a friend guy. We was like, that was my dog. And one lonely night, we ended up smashing. And then it was like, yeah, no, let's not do that no more. Let's not do that. And we just stay friends.
I'm going to say this. It's very possible. But I think the real question is it expedient for your future? How would you feel if this guy you were into, he got a best friend that's a female, and y'all never discussed this, but later on after you fell in love, it comes out that him and his best friend used to smash back in the day? Would you still be okay with them meeting up, going out on dates, being friends?
No, hell fucking no.
You've been cool with it. Y'all talk on the phone and everything. Hey girl,
I'm gonna say this, hell fucking no. But the only thing that could say, because I'm a little different. I'm very understanding. You know what I'm saying? Especially now in the life I done live, like I'm understanding. I understand everybody have a past and there's some shit might have went down or whatever. It depends on how secure he makes me in the relationship. And typically, if something like that is, if he shared with me up front, then I may be a little bit more willing to, be understanding in that situation if they are really just friends. I'm gonna ask 1,000 questions, but I may still allow them to be friends if they are really truly just friends. But like going out on dates, one-on-one dates, late night phone calls and all that shit, at that point it needs to be a boundary. What I'm saying?
That's why I say.
And then it's a timeline too. The timing too.
Is it expedient?
I don't even know what that word means, but I'm just gonna say.
Basically, saying is it worth towards your future? Like, is it gonna be worth it?
Do you feel like it's going to always cause issues?
It just depends on the people and the maturity level, and if he's really truly being honest. That's not no long, and then it's a timeline between it too. Like if you was fucking her 2 years ago and now y'all just friends, like no. Now if
it was like some high school college,
shit,
college.
Yeah, like if it was some shit like we fucked when we was 19 and now we 40 years old
because y'all still in the same
and we still have the same friend circle or something like that, and we we hang out every now and again with our friends, and that person's around, and I invite them to birthday dinners or something like that. In that case, like if that was the case, I went. Say what?
Let's take it up a notch.
Oh Lord, here you go.
What if it's his ex-wife? It's his ex-wife, and they are close friends.
You know what? We have a friend. We had a friend. Two of our best friends who birthday was Friday. We was at her birthday dinner. At her birthday dinner, she had her dude with her, and her sister had her husband with her, and both of their baby daddies was there with they new wives. And one of them, the baby mama and the current wife, like this. We done not been on vacation together. They birthday a week apart, and they kind of even look the same, but they are really, really good friends. And so I think that it's possible because she don't want him no more.
Would you do it?
I think I could. Yeah, I think I could. I really do. I think I'll be able to do that. Deanna, what you doing? Yeah, I think that I would be able to, accept if it and then they have kids together too. So it's kind of like they have to be in each other's lives. Now, if it's not any children involved, probably not. Probably not. Because it would be no reason for her to still be around. You know what I'm saying? But if she has to be around and this your ex-wife.
Well, we know somebody that was married and Gerard, and they go on divorce besties. That's the whole thing.
But Gerard is also, they got kids together though.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. I think
I thought I had a.
No, they got kids together though. You know what I'm saying? So if it's no kids involved, then now that bitch don't need to be around. I don't need to constantly be reminded that you used to dig her down like you dig me down. Like no.
Maybe he wasn't digging her down like that. People are different with different partners.
Well, whatever the case may be, I don't want to have to elude my imagination to start running fucking crazy because your ex-wife up in here and she ain't got no reason to be up in here. Now, if it's your motherfucking baby mama or something like that and y'all got kids together and she's around and we develop a friendship because she has to be there, and like I said, it depends on the dude. Does he make me feel secure enough in our relationship? Does he give me a reason to trust? Do I trust him? Because if there is trust there and is nothing, he's never did anything to make you think that is something else going on, then I don't understand the reason now if you are mature adults. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But no, if it's not children involved, then no, she don't need to be around at all. But if kids involved, then we could be mature.
And I ain't gonna lie. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. You finish.
Should you tell your significant about a friend?
It's basically what we talking about anyway.
Intimate. Should you tell your significant other about a friend you have been intimate with? Yes.
Well, we already. Do you think so? I think you should tell.
Yes.
They're in the beginning too.
Because it's gonna come out.
Somebody gonna say something.
Somebody,
like on the best man.
Y'all don't say nothing. Somebody is going to say something.
Yep, like on the best man when I don't even know their names. Because he was being real messy in the middle of it. It was Tay Diggs and whatever the other man. But it's gonna fucking come out. Yeah, you right about that.
Especially if everybody drinking and shit.
Like, yeah, you remember that time you and so was fucking up. See, you know what? You need to keep your
I'm gonna tell you, I was in a relationship one time. And this, because I ain't had that many girlfriends. I can count on one hand how many girlfriends I had in my whole life. And I had no idea until a year and a half later that who she was calling sister and who she was calling mama was really her baby daddy folks. Mm-hmm. No idea. Until one of my friends told me that ain't her sister. That ain't her sister.
That ain't her mama. They so messy. Why the fuck they tell you?
That's her child.
Well, I call my
daddy folks.
But here's the thing. I call my kids
everything for me.
But so you can't fuck with her no more because she's still cool with her baby daddy folks.
It was a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie by omission. You never disclosed this information.
But maybe that's who she called her sister and her mama.
True. But however, that's something you should.
And then if
you
they
should
got
let me
kids
know.
together, she has to have a relationship with them.
Yeah,
well,
but it's
I know
still.
I call my kids dad,
See,
sister, my
sometimes we use
sister.
these kids as a crutch too.
No, I actually call my kids dad, sister, my sister. That's my sister.
Yeah, but I'm sure somewhere you would be like, this such and such sister.
Yeah, but I still call her my sister.
Yeah, that was never said.
Okay. So she just failed to
It's
inform
like,
you
huh?
that this really her what yeah. Okay. I
The
guess I can
sister
get
thing, yes, but the mama thing, no. Because if her mom was still living, he would automatically assume he's talking about her biological mom. So I can
Yeah, the
see.
truth set her free.
like so you dumped her for that?
Yeah, it was never not immediately, but it was never the same.
Cause she was like, damn, she still cool with her. That's some insecure ass shit, Frank. Come on, man. She still
Not
cool with her
insecure.
baby
It's just
dad.
a situation I didn't volunteer for.
So you wouldn't want you wouldn't want to be still cool. Okay, what about if your child's mom? If she can't be cool with your folks?
No, what the hell?
But they have to have some type of relationship because
No, they don't.
She their mom.
Hey, how you doing? I'm about to drop Ava off. Bye. Go on about your way. She have 2 birthday parties. One with her, one with me.
Tasha said you should still let someone know if you are in a relationship. What did you say? It wasn't that it was that she lied or didn't share the information. Okay. So I guess because she didn't share the information up front. I guess, yeah, because that does kind of seem deceitful. Because the reason why we even got on this topic, okay, another story time. Tell my story. Okay, so the reason.
Yeah, I'm high.
I know. I can tell because she moving too slow. So look. So the reason why this all came, okay, so it's a guy, right? And we talking, we dealing with each other. So it ain't been that long, It's probably been about a month, a little bit over a month, but we fucking with each other like tough. So he says that he has a homegirl who was coming to town for the holiday weekend, right? And she was this is what he told me. She was coming in town for the weekend and he was going to take her to the museum. So I'm like, okay, that sounds like a date. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't never been to no motherfucking museum. We just go out to eat and fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out why she gets a museum day and I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, your homegirl. Now let's fast forward when the homegirl actually gets in town. And this particular day that they're at the museum, I don't get the good morning text that I normally get. So there was no communication until I called. Now he answers, and he answered with the pet names and everything. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, I do believe that it's just his homegirl. But he said this was something that was planned months prior to our situation actually changing or whatever. So I put myself in the friend's position that if I'm really your friend and we planned this trip and this vacation or I'm coming to visit you or whatever, then you meet a girl and then you tell me I can't come no more and stay at your place no more because you met this girl and I've been your friend for 10 years and you've been fucking with this bitch for 2 months.
Let me ask you this. Did he offer for you to come?
He said, this is what he said. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. I mean, shit, you can come if you want to. Because he knew I wasn't going to fucking come, first of all. Now, and the only reason why, because he did kind of, after I made it known that I was kind of pissed off about it or whatever, I felt like his communication was what was fucked up. It's not the fact that your homegirl came and stayed or nothing like that. It was the fact that first of all, you didn't tell me she was staying at your place. You just said she was coming to go to the museum. I later was prying for information and figured out that she was indeed staying in his house in his spare room. So I was just like, you didn't tell me that off the jump. You should have said that off the jump.
I'm a guy. I'm a dude. So let me just
tell you. Sneaky link says.
Let me just tell you what I would have done.
Are you really eating cookies right now? Go ahead, Frank.
Let me just tell you what I would have done. If this was something that was planned with my friend and you all of a sudden came up, and we've been kicking it with like this. We kicking it for real. I would have been like, well, I got somebody now. She gonna come with us, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna allow her to come. Well, I'm gonna allow her to make the choice. So my first thing to you would have been, Clea, I got my friend coming in town. This was already planned. I want you. This would have been my exact words. I want you to come meet her. We're going to the museum. I want you to meet us at the museum, or you can ride with us. She's staying in my place. If that's a problem, if you uncomfortable with that, you can spend the night too.
Well, I mean, he didn't do that. That was the thing. I felt like I needed you know, a heads up type thing. It was kind of like as the weekend was going, I was finding out different shit. And then, I will say
that's suspect.
It was definitely suspect. However, the night before she went back home or whatever, he did, tell me I did go by his house. Now I didn't go in, but he was like, come on and come up. You can come up. Like, it's no big deal. Like, you can come. And I was like, no, I'm good. Because I feel like I could have, but I didn't meet her, and I had an attitude. I wasn't gonna do nothing but like be mean as fuck to the bitch if I saw her. Like, honestly, I was just gonna be mean as hell for no fucking reason. She didn't do shit. So I really just
you
like
have to that if that was my friend, that trip probably would have been canceled, to be honest.
Because my thing is, if you trying to be serious with somebody, even if it ain't been that long, you talking like, we really vibing, we really got something going. I just think you doing something like that to kind of jeopardize the trust. Because at this point, the major thing that made it such a good, situation was because we were both like brutally honest to each other. Like, we don't hold shit back. We both tell it whatever the fuck it is. It is what it is. We're super honest.
All of a sudden now.
And then his routine changed the day of. He work overnight. So I don't never call him in the morning or text him in the morning. I allow him to call and text me in the morning. Mm-hmm. Because he just went to sleep and I'm getting up. Well, Saturday, I ain't get no message. I just so happened to call him, FaceTime him at like 3:30 in the evening, and he was at the museum. He was all dressed nice and stuff. And I was like, oh, you on your date? Okay.
Yeah, she probably was laying on him that morning. That's why he couldn't text you.
Well, I was FaceTiming that motherfucker the whole weekend. And I'm looking at that bed, and he was like, you can come. She not in my bed. Nah. Okay. And every time he FaceTimed, the first time I FaceTimed his ass, it took his ass too motherfucking long to answer. Then he answered, all of a sudden he laying in the bed. So, nigga, you done must have ran back here and laid in the bed. That's my thought. But hey, who knows? I don't give I do care, but
you do care. Don't act like you don't care.
I do care, but I just thought that was just kind of fucked up. And that's how I said, we're going to talk about this on the podcast because I'm sick of this homeboy, homegirl shit. You don't have no fucking homegirl. I'm your homegirl, motherfucker. You don't need a homegirl. And I feel like platonic friendships have boundaries. Like, Frank, you our friend. We don't have no late night texts and phone calls. We don't do that shit.
But sometimes we do
it's a group. It's a group.
Yeah,
it's a group.
It's all three.
It's all of us. It ain't no one-on-one. If I move to Nashville and I come back to visit, I say, Frank, can I stay at your house? You're gonna be like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm like, why couldn't she just get a fucking hotel room?
Yeah, that is.
You live downtown. There's plenty. It's nice new hotel rooms down there, motherfucker. She could have stayed at the hotel down the motherfucking street. She didn't have to stay at your place. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. Girl, I'm just like, that was just stupid as fuck.
I do agree. I know I've been pretty silent, y'all. I was eating some Oreos because I'm high. But I definitely do agree that it is a very fine line between homeboy and homegirl. Because as I shared earlier, the guy that I'm, I guess you could say we're dating because we do go out on dates and shit like that. We're doing that too, but we actually go out on dates and shit too. Like, we just ain't just smashing on Netflix and chilling. But
we didn't give him a bae name.
I did. I can't. Well, I called him 50 Shades Bae.
Oh my god. it's the sound effect. Because baby, that deserved one. Hold on. I forgot that was his name, girl.
Yeah. So like I shared earlier about him being on the phone with his friend and called me his homegirl. And I was like, don't call me that, because now when you say I got a homegirl, I'm gonna be thinking me, the dynamics that we have. Yeah. So I said, you just prefer to be as your lady friend. That's fine. You're my guy friend.
Little friend. That's your little friend.
Yeah, I'll be your little friend. Yeah. That's fine. Your boo, your bae, whatever. But
that's so funny.
Not homegirl.
Yeah, don't call me your
Because when I say my homeboy, I'm referencing you or any other platonic, friendship that I have with the opposite sex.
So what kind of boundaries do you think should be set, Frank, when you have a platonic friendship and with a female, but you are in a relationship and say so is she? Both of y'all in relationships. Or let's say that she's not in a relationship. She's single. But you're her guy friend and she calls you for dating advice, but you in a relationship. But it's really just your friend and you talk to her, quite often about her situations and what do you feel like is a good boundary between, whether or not how y'all communicate, I guess, with your female friend?
I really think, but I'm different. I'm different, y'all. I'm not
different. Yeah, I'm different.
I'm kind of like one-on-ones are pretty much a no-go for me. These are just boundaries that I put in place for myself. Like, even I've had back in the day, I don't really, well, most of them are god sisters, but back in the day I had
what's a god sister?
Some real
a homegirl
female. So like,
what the hell is a god sister?
No, my real god sisters. So I have two god sisters, Saria and Raven.
Mm-hmm.
So they're my real god sisters. But no, I had some friends back in the day that were single, but once they got married, like I was like, don't call me don't text me at a certain time. Respect that man. Like I be like that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just like that in general. Like I won't allow. Y'all see how I am with you? Like Clea, I just got you all the way together because you wrong for not cooking. But I want to I just put myself in that guy position. And I wouldn't want him to feel I was being disrespectful or even allow my friend to be disrespectful towards him. Yeah. So that's just how I am. So one-on-ones are no-go. Like y'all going on lunch, dinner dates.
At a certain time.
Anything can happen. Y'all, people like it in the car. So a lunch date can end up in the, you know what I'm saying?
You showed the fuck right. Not I'm just mad again. You were right, Frank. Damn it, I didn't think about that.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. So
they could have did it at the museum.
One-on-ones are a no-go. Late night phone calls after a certain time are a no-go. Unless like it's an emergency, like somebody trying to break in your house or you was in a car accident or something like that.
I'm gonna call my nigga. That's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? If somebody breaking in the house,
but you might be able to get it to him quicker. Like you might stay closer or something like that. Just an example.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely.
So now you got me thinking they probably fucked at that motherfucking museum, and now I have to go.
Just be respectful. I just will say just be respectful. Don't. My rule is anything that you would find offensive, you shouldn't do.
And I feel like you should over communicate. Like
you have to,
especially in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning, you have to like really over communicate. If you have a female friend, like if I feel like in my particular situation, even if that is your friend, and because ultimately I do believe that that's just his friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have a reason to really believe that he was lying to me. Now he could be, but I do believe that that's just his friend. However, you changed up your routine. You changed up your routine. They probably did smash at the museum, but you didn't even communicate like you normally do. So you switched up your routine, and you should have over communicated. You know what I'm saying? Like how we normally talk, we didn't really talk. And I understand you entertaining the house guests and stuff like that. It may have very well been, rude, and I think they, was hanging out and stuff a couple times. But I just kind of feel like in that situation, you need to over communicate, and you should have kept your schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With me. Now,
to me, To me, once you decide to bring someone else in your world like that, it's your job to make them feel secure.
And then I
And
did
then
play with the thought. I did play with the thought that maybe he not ready for me to be his friend yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, okay, I ain't gonna trip because like he, what I'm saying, I ain't cut him off, but I just let him know for future references. I don't give a fuck if she is your platonic friend, and we can be in a relationship, and you can let me spend the night even while she here. I don't give a fuck. She still gotta find her hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like me and her can meet, and I can be like, "Oh my God, she's the greatest woman ever in the world," and I know this your friend, and I could be laying in the bed with you, and she can be across the hall. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. She still cannot be there. You meet up with her ass tomorrow at the goddamn restaurant, okay?
Yeah.
She can come over, but when it's time to go to sleep, she need to take her motherfucking ass to her hotel. You know what I'm saying? So even still, no. She can't stay there. And because I know I can be like, oh, can Frank come stay in the guest room? Hell no. Ain't no nigga going for that shit. And you know what I'm saying? No, that's your friend. That bitch need to get her a hotel room. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting upset again. I'm over here thinking about this shit like this motherfucker.
All my life I had to fight.
You know what, Frank? I did get there. That's why I told him. I said, look here, motherfucker. Don't be playing with me. And all this dating trauma I have, I'm over here about to spaz out on the motherfucker.
Okay, so in a nutshell, we have been able to define what a homeboy and a homegirl is. And, what do you call somebody that you're dating and smashing and so forth? Because Clea and I both needed that clarity because I was confused because as I've shared, I've done a whole lot, for guys thinking that we were a little bit more, and he introduced me as his homegirl. So I think we had an excellent unpacking of those terms. All right, now you didn't cough.
I'm sorry, girl. You know how to smoke, girl. I'm sorry, y'all.
So, you ready to do the jam of the week?
No, I want to talk about this because this ain't gonna fit in no other podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so we got one more.
One more question. So it says, do you think it's a gift or a curse to be the cool, laid back friend? And what I said, how this topic came about, this was the other day, me and Deanna was on the phone, and I feel like I'm just a cool ass chick. Typically, I end up, being cool as hell with dudes. That's how I end up kind of, I guess, homegirled. Because I get homegirled a lot. It might start off as a physical attraction, a romantic attraction or whatever. And it might even get to us being physical or whatever. But eventually, because I'm just such a cool ass chick, and sometimes, it turns into a friendship, a friendship or homegirl, homeboy type situation. Because I do have some little junts turn friends. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's a cool spot to be in, but sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because in one position, I actually did like this dude, and I kind of was homegirl. He friends on me. But we had already done smashed and shit. And now all of a sudden we friends. Like, no, I'm really not your fucking friend.
Maybe that was the point.
But he stopped and it wasn't like he was trying to keep on smashing or nothing like that. It was like really like you my homegirl, like he really treat me like I'm his friend. Yeah. And I'm just like, no. Cause I just feel like if you don't like me like that no more, then just throw me away. Leave me alone.
Don't throw me away. Set me out.
Look, just get rid of me. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
It's a difference when you throw something away and you set it out.
Just leave me alone. Set me out. If you feel if I ain't it for you, then leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. Don't be, because I feel like the friend zone is really, and I said we was gonna talk about this, is really like a form of manipulation. Because typically, the person who's doing the friend zoning, we know we ain't gonna fuck with the person. We know it ain't us. Way in here, I'm the hell now. He cool, but I ain't gonna fuck him now. But we keep him around for our own selfish reasons, knowing that this person is romantically, interested in us, and we know we're not gonna ever give them that. I think that it is very selfish to friend zone somebody that is interested in you. Now, if we friends first and then, I decide, oh shit, I think I like him. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a little different. But if we start off, in a romantic kind of, situation, then it turns into a friend shit. Or if say I don't shoot shots, But say if I did shoot my shot and you decided I don't want your motherfucking ass, Cleve, but you cool, but you keeping me around for what? Because you know that I'm gonna want more, even if it's 6 months from now or 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little 2 cents on this. So what do you think, Frank, about being the cool ass friend, being homeboy?
I think the age old proverb is true that nice guys finish last.
Who a nice guy? You? You a nice guy?
No. This is what I'm saying. I'm talking about the question. Like the laid back person is often the person that's gonna be the friend, somebody that's cool. If you mess with them, you mess with them. If you don't, you don't. Like y'all all know dudes that's attracted to the crazy girl. Like the girl that's aggressive. The girl he say he can't stand, but he can't leave her alone. Y'all I can't hear y'all again.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to be coughing in the microphone.
Yeah, so I think it's a gift and a curse in that oftentimes the laid back person is able to maintain friendships better, but it often does not escalate or elevate or oftentimes mean more. You all know that we all get that person. They just cool, man. They cool. Them
Yeah.
folk. Yeah.
I'm cool with every motherfucking baddie. Everybody. I'm definitely the homegirl for sure.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing and a curse.
Not that nice.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? To be able to be the homegirl. Because like for my dude who I fuck with, or somebody who fuck with me, like they liked it. I can kick it with you. I can be myself around you, and then when it's time for you to be, baby boo and real, and all that shit, then you can, it's. I guess what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but goddamn it, well-rounded relationship because I can be your friend, your lover, your homie, and all this shit.
See, people think I'm nice, but I'm not. I'm really not that nice. I'm honest.
I'm not that nice either.
Yeah, I'm
like I think. See, Frank, do you think I'm nice or mean? Honestly,
I think with certain people, you cool.
Because see, I've had 2 guys that I've been talking to, like, just communicating with, and they both said I'm mean as fuck.
Well,
and
I don't think
that's funny because
I don't think you would interact with me how you would with somebody that you was romantically interested. So I can't.
I guess because I'm like I told him, I said, you're the only person that says that. Like everybody thinks I'm so fucking nice, and you said that I'm mean. Like it just, whatever. Maybe I am mean. I don't know, but I think it's a blessing and a curse.
Maybe brash.
What the fuck is that? God damn it! I'm sick of you, Frank. And these words, I ain't bring my motherfucking dictionary today.
Maybe like abrasive to certain personalities.
I can't. You know what? From now on, this is everybody who's watching right now. Deanna Clark can no longer have edibles before we go live because this bitch is up here leaving me to fend for myself. Okay.
My mind is on something
if it was not,
let's define. So brash, self-assertive in a rude, noisy, or overbearing way.
Damn, Frank said I was for the streets. Now I'm brass. You know what? I have to rethink this.
I said brass to certain.
You ain't even be my homeboy no more because you done told me I was for the streets and I'm brass.
He did not say you was for the streets.
I didn't never say you was for the streets.
I just cannot, you guys.
I said brass.
Frank to call me brass.
Brash. B-R-A-S-H. Brash.
Called you brass. Please, very brass.
It's so dope. Brash.
Yo, this might have called me brass. Brash. That definition was real fucked up. What dictionary was that in?
First it was feces, that's brass.
I'm gonna tell you, it's shit like this. The reason why I do not be want to go live. When we first started this, we used to pre-record, y'all, and we could edit this bullshit out, but we cannot do it.
It's so funny.
But it's
Because
great.
Deanna's gonna make this a clip, and she's gonna embarrass me another week because I said brass.
Well, the whole
Right.
internet know I can do certain things. Yeah.
Nobody was even watching us. That was literally the first episode.
They probably went back and looked. Oh,
We're gonna make sure we air that episode on rerun. We're gonna put that in syndication for you guys, so you can see what tricks Deanna
That's
can
so
do.
funny.
Yes. So look, y'all. Y'all know I don't like to go longer than an hour and a half.
Okay.
So that, unless Frank, you got something else, because otherwise we finna go into our gem of the week.
Nope, I'm good.
Gem of the week. Okay, you ready, Deanna?
No, I'm not ready.
Oh my God, y'all. So look, everybody
Okay, I'm
that's
ready.
in the comment, that's still watching with us, please like, share, subscribe to our YouTube. We are here every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And next week, I'm going to make sure Deanna is not high off fucking edibles. Okay?
Okay, so my gem of the week is
And she did eat Oreos on fucking camera. I just
okay. Well, what's the difference in that and drinking wine? Okay, so my gem of the week is Woo-Sa by Emmy Crest. She's a Memphis native. But she lives in LA now. She does a lot of background singing and she, if you watch the reel, that's her singing, I believe, on the reel.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I take a deep breath and I say, no nigga gon' stress me today. And I woosah, woosah, woosah. Yeah, I woosah, woosah, woosah. I take a deep breath and I say, ooh, no nigga gon' stress me today. Hell no. And I woosah, 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 bitch. I woosah, 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 bitch. Outside smoking the joint again. How much I can get? Got some things I regret. Got some things I can't admit.
Okay, I like that. Emmy Secrets. I definitely downloaded the song because she sent it to me earlier this week. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let a nigga stress me today, woosah. Because I had to do a whole lot of woosah this fucking weekend with this nigga and his homegirl. But we good now. Okay, so my gem of the week is by 7 Streeter featuring Bia, and it's called Nasty Girl. And I don't know why I like this song so much. But bitch, what the fuck? Yes, I don't know why I like this song so much, but I was actually just riding this on an Apple playlist and it came on and I just kind of got, to vibing with it. And plus I am a 7 Streeter fan. So go ahead, Deanna, you can play the song. It's got a long little introduction too. It's a real long introduction.
I sent you an invitation, hoping that you change your mind. I pulled to the reservation, drove by the car outside. I know that one day you saved my life. I was hoping that we could start tonight. Ain't got no inhibitions, no fight. Listen to my intuition tonight. Broke up with your bitch and now she crying. And this pussy purring like a lion. Hey, Mr. Way, ain't power with the dick. Yeah, this mine already lit. Southside comes fast, stay full of that. Oh, you ain't know, but you're cold with the bag. My boys and I be making my
let me go add this to the.
Yeah, but that ain't even the part you like. I know you would like this and can't listen to the whole thing. We can't because we'll get cut off. So Frank, go ahead and give us your gem of the week.
Man, y'all know I wasn't ready. Let me see. Moses Sumner. Y'all ever heard of him?
Take that out. Take that out.
All right, let's see.
You can let Jamie with that.
Hey, after all these years,
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm still here, fingers outstretched.
It's weird, but I like it.
With
the
your
mug, Frank.
hand in my bed,
I love it.
a pit so big, I lay on the edge. Will I let me down again?
This is definitely some shit I get high to.
I like them.
This sound like something you smashed to too. Are they talking about Jesus or what? This sound like some Kanye West. This sound like something off the Thunder album.
Yeah, his name is Moses Sumney.
Okay, I just found him on my Apple Music. I'm gonna give him.
I don't know. Do you think we need to have a prayer?
I was kind of scared a little bit. But yeah. So you guys, that concludes tonight's episode.
We want to thank
Frank. Look, not her high coming down, y'all. Her motherfucking dad wanted to start talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? To stay here quiet. You know what? We have to get the wine. We have to get the wine back going on this podcast. Yes. But anyway, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to what episode number is this? 23?
I believe, this episode number 23.
Yeah, we really actually got more than it. But go and like and subscribe. Share this video for the replays, because we do notice that a lot of people come back and watch this after we have gone live. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We want to thank our homeboy Frank for coming again.
Thank y'all for having me.
And y'all will definitely see this guy again on Bitch Let Me Tell You What Happened. And we want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.